Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading. Before the end of the year, this will happen, and I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. We are using different tarot decks in each of the piles, and in pile number 1 we are using the Mystic Mondays Tarot, and this is the Sun card from that deck. In pile 2, we're using the Gregory Scott Tarot, and this is the Sun card from that deck. And in pile 3, we're using the Åstromatrix Tarot, and this is the Sun card from that deck. Okay, that is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can just pause the video. Otherwise, you can just scroll down to the commentary section where you will find the timestamps, and I will see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. So let's put your tarot deck to the side and let's start here with your oracle cards to see what will happen before the end of this year or before the end of the year. And you have the storm. Okay, look at that. I heard peaceful storm, so yeah. Let's just keep it over here. Let's continue. You have gratitude. Wow. Okay. And you have a new romantic cycle begins with a new moon in Libra. It's funny because when I shuffled the cards, you know, this popped out and I saw it and then I put it back and I shuffled some more. So yeah, it already, yeah, and I was thinking, yeah, that's a nice card. You know, a new romantic cycle begins. You also have mint and clarity. You have happiness with Mayrum, I think it's spelled like that or it's pronounced like that. You also have the Gemini sign and the fire element here. Happiness. And the last card here is Holy Love. Wow. I mean, wow, pile number 1. Okay, we're gonna break this down and I want to fix the cards like always because there's a lot of light here. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, a lot of light coming in here in your reading. And it's not even sunny outside, so it's very strange actually. So yeah, holy love, light, wow. And it begins here with the storm, but we're gonna break this down. Let me just fix the cards here and we're gonna dive into your reading and I'm gonna explain or I'm gonna channel everything that I'm getting here because there seems to be something very nice happening for you here before the end of this year or before the end of the year here. Let's see, I want to just do it. So the storm, you went through something. I mean, with the storm here, and I heard like peaceful storm. So what I feel is like definitely the storm is going to end in peace. Yeah, the storm is going to end in peace. It's going to give you clarity. The mint here, it's like mint tea here, you know, it's very fresh, very refreshing, and you have a new cycle begins, a new romantic cycle begins, but something new beginning. There is a new moon in Libra. I mean, new moon in Libra is very nice new moon because Libra is all about balance and harmony and beauty and enjoying like really the good things in relationships. You know, Libra is very connected to, yeah, relationships, a very social sign actually. And I feel here like there is something that you went through here with the storm and with gratitude here. Look how you're holding, it's like somebody's hand here. And it's like young hand and an old hand. Make me think like, first of all, I feel like you're getting like blessed or you're getting some grace in your life that's going to help you through this storm. Something is gracing you, blessing you, giving you something extra to help you through this storm. And also it feels like, I don't know, it's like your guides are holding you. I feel like this old woman, for some of you, it could be that you went through some loss. And I don't think that's going to be many of you, but it could be that you went through some loss and it was difficult. But the old hand also here makes me think, there's a connection here. It kind of feels like a child and a grandmother here, or a child and a mother here, or something here that shows like a bond that's been going through, I don't know, generations. And with that said, I think, and it makes me think like you have been learning something, or grateful. Yeah, it could be ancestral. Grateful for the challenges that life put you through, that your parents maybe put you through, or maybe that your grandparents put you through, or just maybe the generational curse or karma or whatever this was. There is a gratitude now, and maybe you don't even feel you're not gonna feel gratitude kind of on the human level, but your soul is very grateful, because if I feel like something is coming to an end here, and this beautifully holding the hand here feels like you forgiving, you letting go, and you saying, okay, I am ready now to let go of the storm of the pain and move on with my life. So something is really coming to its end. The new moon shows that it's a new phase beginning, and a new fresh energy here with mint and clarity and happiness. Gemini, makes me think, yeah, it's two of you. There's one, and then there's one more, and then because you have love and you have holy love here. So it's like, could be that you're meeting somebody, or it could be that you are moving into the next phase with a loved one that you have in your life, a divine love, a holy love. Somehow this love is holy. Or it could be with yourself, but starting a new romantic cycle with yourself. Yeah, okay, that sounds a bit strange maybe. So I think this could have to do something with another person, like I said, somebody that you have in your life, or somebody that you're going to attract in your life. And I feel like you're ready. And it's pretty funny because yesterday Venus went retrograde in Leo, and I think it's going to stay there until September. I can't remember it now. So, Venus retrograde. So this is a timeless reading. Doesn't matter when you see this. There's always something astrologically going on. So it could be something else that is affecting you. But I really feel like Venus retrograde, pile number 1, if you felt drawn to this pile, you're definitely going through some life revaluations. Some puzzles are gonna fall into place during this retrograde, because retrograde time, when a planet is retrograde, and Venus, actually, what, isn't Libra, the planet of Libra, isn't that Venus? Actually, I think it is. And also Taurus. I think both Taurus and Libra are connected to the planet Venus. So yeah, you're being highly affected, and it's all about relationships. Venus is all about relationships. So there's going to be like a massive change coming to your relationship area. And I think with the storm here, because I like this storm card. I don't know why, but this storm card looks peaceful. Actually, there's a hand there. Look at that. It's like, help me. But yeah, it's just here in the corner. But look at this. I don't know, something cracking open, something breaking open here, something becoming clarity. So it's like there is no stagnation in this card. It's not blockage. It's not just a big heavy thing to carry. It's kind of moving. There's movement in this. So I think for you, I think it could be like a very powerful healing coming before the end, and maybe even like freeing yourself from some generational curse or karma, or some karmic bond with a parent, finding forgiveness. Or it could even be that somebody's leaving your life. I didn't want to say that because it didn't sound so good, but could be, there's somebody's older. You see this an old hand here. So somebody that's ready to leave. And I don't think this is going to be a lot of you, maybe if any of you. I don't want to make you worried, actually. I'm so sorry that I mentioned this, kind of maybe wasn't so professional. But yeah, if somebody leaves their lives, it's always their time. So however, it could be somebody's going to a spiritual death in your life, like a family member going through some kind of awakening or getting shaken up to the core, making them kind of to helping you by also releasing some of this heavy energy. So either way, what I feel here, you know, there's peace here. You're holding hands here. This peaceful here. And even here, you know, you have the scales here. You have the Libra here. You have the new moon. It's just fresh and peaceful. There's no fear here. So it's only peace and harmony here. And it's going to help you by releasing this, by healing this, you know, by letting go of this storm here, by this energy finally moving and like moving out of your life. I really feel like, yeah, there's going to be a new romantic cycle that's beginning in your life where you are maybe ready for that holy love. Look, it's all the way over here. So I mean, it feels like, so I always see like the timeline kind of like this. Sometimes it jumps, but usually I see it like this. So like here kind of shows what's going on here in the beginning. And, you know, the new romantic cycle comes pretty fast here. Definitely think like Venus retrograde is powerful for you. And clarity is coming, but your energy is just becoming fresh. You're becoming open. The Gemini here shows there's somebody coming in here. You have fire signs showing passion, showing attraction, being attracted, attracting the right one in, or going into the next stage with the one that with the divine love, the holy love that you have already met. But holy love, it seems like maybe it was like a bit of a distance from this to this. You see that, you know, it's in each sides here. So it's been taking some time, or this has been taking so much, you know. When we have like a lot of energy in our aura, when we have a lot of karma or like heavy things we're dealing with, or when we have like old emotional wounds and patterns, you know, that we bring into a relationship, you know, it's very hard to connect, especially, you know, I know in twin flame relationships, because I am in one, that it's very hard for me and my divine counterpart, my beautiful Andreas, that when we come together, you know, and when there's a lot of things going on, it's like very hard for us to like connect, because that thing that is unhealed is in the way there, you know. It becomes very clear. It's like screaming. So we have to deal with our things, you know. We're also helping each other, of course, but then every time something releases, we come closer to each other, kind of how it works. We are purging, helping each other purge, giving each other space to purge, and then like growing together into higher love. But anyways, however this resonates for you, there is love for you. There is a holy love for you. And holy love means like there is somebody that you have a strong soul bond with, you know, somebody that you are meant to heal and grow with. And, you know, it's like a beautiful love. You're meant to experience happiness and passion and attraction with this person. So with this gone, that has nothing to do with this person, but it could be, like I said, could affect the person because you're carrying it. Whatever we are carrying from the past, we bring with us, you know, wherever we go, we have it with us, with friends, at work, everywhere. We have it with us until we release ourselves from that. We do that by healing, by taking responsibility for the pain. Very difficult, but when we do that, when we deliberately work with ourselves, we release those things, we become lighter, our energy becomes more open, our mind, we stop thinking certain things, we start loving ourselves. And with this, I feel here you're releasing something big and happiness. A new romantic cycle will follow. Clarity is following happiness, and holy love here is following this. So yeah, I really think this is happening here for you. And once again, I feel like a lot of peace here with the peaceful. I want to name it the peaceful storm. So it could be that you've been going through like a lot of storms, and I feel like there's going to be a shift in your storms, you know. It's like I've been talking about this kind of a lot lately, actually, because, you know, the tower, nobody likes the tower card in tarot. Let's just be honest. I mean, I don't think anybody wants the tower card, you know, but as a tarot reader, we always have to try to see the most positive perspective. And I actually, you know, I tower card, you know, we learn that the tower moments are necessary for our growth, because we need to go through certain things to release ourselves from them. The only way to free ourselves is to go through it. We cannot go around it. We cannot suppress it. We cannot ignore it. You know, it's gonna be there. It's gonna affect our life in one way or another. We have to go through it. So actually, the tarot card is a blessing, but yeah, it's not fun, you know. We would rather we would rather go around it, but it doesn't work like that, you know. I would still want to go around it, even if I kind of like transformation and shadow work, because pain is pain, you know. It's never nice. But tower moments are very good. I don't know why I'm talking about tower moments. Maybe you have a tower here. I don't know. We're gonna see. So, but yeah, okay, I remember now. I'm gonna get to the point. So yeah, tower moments are actually a blessing, because it's like taking off a bandage very fast, you know. and it hurts and then it's gone. And so Tower Moments makes it kind of go quickly. But with a peaceful storm here, I think you've been through kind of a lot of, like, maybe a lot of Tower Moments. I don't know, there's something shifting in your way of transforming things. It's like you can ride the storm instead of getting lost in the storm. You're a storm rider, pile number 1. So I think there's something peace coming, some peace coming in your way of handling this. And somewhere here I feel like forgiveness or understanding of kind of like your karma or the generational karma that you've been carrying or something like that. Something definitely comes to an end and to a peace here. And with that, look at it's just beautiful here what it brings with it, like how it opens this new life of romance, of harmony, of balance, of enjoying beautiful things, of fresh energy, and clarity and divine love here also. So yeah, beautiful reading. Let's shuffle your Mystic Mondays tarot here. And we're also going to see here what your tarot cards says. So yeah, let's just, I just see cards popping out. So let's just take these. And we're going to just, yeah, okay. Got that as well. Oh yeah, that's too many. But I think we're just going to keep it like that. Let's just start here. Okay, we're going to just push everything up a bit. Never straight. Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. I think we can put one more here. Let's just do that. So yeah. So you have 6 of Swords. Yeah, wow. 6 of Swords is all about peacefully leaving, or leaving something, going to a more peaceful place. But this actually feels pretty peaceful. Look at the colors here. The green and the blue, very like calming colors, calming colors. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, also showing like a new beginning. Look how you're grabbing it, grabbing your new beginning. You have 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles signifies loss, sadness, bad health. So could be that this really was stressful for you, this situation. Very stressful for your health, your well-being. And yeah, mental health, emotional health. Yeah, it's been very stressful here. And you have 7 of Wands. Yeah, look at you. So it was stressful. You needed to stand your ground, maybe protect yourself from these energies. But look how strong you are, man. Look how you're standing. You're like you're the storm rider. I mean, you're a bit like a superhero in this pile. Actually, you're becoming a bit of a superhero. You're getting some superpowers to handle this. And I think, like before, like I said, I think you were overwhelmed by the storm, but now you're becoming a storm rider. You have your outfit on here, even, your superhero outfit, only the cape missing. So anyways, you have 10 of Wands. Yeah, 10 of Wands shows the end of that burden that you've been carrying. And like I said, I think you've been carrying the generational burden of some heavy, maybe even collective energies, heavy energies that you've been carrying that has not been yours. Not all of it. Maybe some of it was your own karma, but definitely not all of it. Feels like you've been carrying your family maybe on your back, or something on your back. Could be that you had problems with your back pain or something. And something definitely has been keeping you back. 6 of Wands. Yeah, wow. I mean, look at you, free. So you're going from this, look at this, carrying your whole family or your whole ancestral karma, collective, all things on your back. And then look at this, freedom. I mean, yeah, freedom here. Look how happy you are. You're like, yeah, I'm free. So, and something with your legs feels very free here as well. I don't know if it's like you were tied up before, tied up in the karma, tied up in this storm, very tricky maybe to get rid of this, but I really feel, yeah, pile number 1, it's the end of the karmic story. It's the end of the generational curse. It's the end of the storm, or whatever this was. Maybe it was just a really bad romantic cycle that you were in. Relationships was really bad, but I really think it comes, because we have the old hand and the young hand. I really think this comes from lifetimes, from karma, and from your family. Something, the way you were raised, the way, the family ego. There's always like a family ego going on. You can see it, I know my mother, they are actually 8 kids, I think. I can see it in my uncles and my aunts. It's like the same, and the same behaviors, and I even see it with myself. I don't like to admitting it, but yeah, I've even been taking on, you know, some behaviors from my mom, and from some bad behaviors from my dad, and those things we don't like to see about ourselves, because kind of, you know, if we don't like the bad things about our parents, so like acknowledging them within ourselves, it's kind of very difficult actually. So, but it's normal. This is how it goes, you know, from generation to generation. But I think you're really purging this, letting this go and ending this. You are the one who breaks the cycle. And it could even be like your whole family has a bit of a problem with relationships and with partnerships. But I feel like you are the one who, you're meant to heal this, and you are meant to experience love. You are meant to experience holy love with another soul. Or, you know, I just heard, like, for some of you, kind of, I'm sorry, I'm going to say God now. I know, you know, God is a concept that is very, like, triggering for many people. Replace the God for source, for creator, for whatever you feel like changing it to. So, but with creator, with source, I feel like that bond is strengthening for you. Either way, you know, there's holy love, you being more connected. So you're going to be free from this. I really see you walking in peace, you know, walking in peace. There was a lot of loss here, a lot of sadness, problems with your physical health, your mental health, back pain, leg pain, I don't know, something with your legs. Your legs are very strong now. I don't know, you had to fight a lot. So I really think you're finding your superhero power. You're becoming a superhero, a storm rider. And I just feel like a new beginning for you, new fresh beginning for you, with happiness and passion and attraction here, you know, where you're going to be able to experience things with your partner that I think none in your family actually does with their partners. It's kind of like a really divine love here, a very sacred love here. And the connection with yourself, I think mostly is the big thing here, you know, very sacred connection, very loving, sacred connection with yourself, really showing how you freed yourself completely from the generational karma, from the thing that was going in generation to generation, because there's been something here where people didn't love themselves and didn't love each other, where I feel like you're breaking that bond. Okay, pile number 1. This was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, pile 1, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile 2, and welcome to your reading. So let's just put your tarot deck to the side, and let's start here with your oracle cards to see what will happen here before the end of the year. And you have the Lover. Wow. Wow. Okay, beautiful. What a powerful card here also. Okay. And you have Extremes with Hot Moon, and we have a sweaty man's back here as well. Okay, Extremes goes good together, the orange here, orange sacral chakra. Let's see here, Hot Moon, and you have this emanating moon. Take time to breathe out. Something is coming down here. Okay, you also have Olive with Peace. Okay, the Lover, Extremes, take time to breathe out, Peace. And you have Cleansing with Lemon, and we have Gemini here, and we have the water element. It's a bit funny because, you know, it's kind of the same cards like in pile 1. So it could be, if you felt drawn to pile 1, could definitely be something there as well. You got Spiritual Growth here as well, your last card. So let's just organize here a bit, and we're going to dive into your reading. Let's see here. I just want to fit everything. Oh well, let me just move this. So what's going on here? Cleansing, Lemon, Peace, olive branch, kind of peace. Yeah, extra virgin olive oil. Virgin, something is returning to a state of purity. Could have been something going on here. The Lover with a Lover, you know, we have a Lover here, or like in the Lover, kind of makes me think like it's you also. Kind of makes it, because it's one swan here, you know, if this should be 2 swans if it's like love, but it's like one swan here. Makes me feel, I don't know, something is definitely going on with you as a person, I feel, because we have Spiritual Growth here as well. Look at this. So I think like there's something very magical going on with you. And look how her third eye is open. Look how she's shining. Look how confident she's standing, looking straight, straight at us. And it's just like, I think there's angel wings growing here. I see that even if it's not here. It's like, yeah, I don't know. There's something very magical going on with you. The lover feels it's like you're becoming a lover. You are becoming, lover of life. The swan is like a very pure, animal. It kind of makes me think about authenticity, makes me think about purity, makes me think about, peace, peace. Very, very peaceful here. Take time to breathe out. So hot moon extremes, because we have a man sweating here. Are you getting rid of some masculine energy in your life that was making you sweat a bit, Maybe some masculine, masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a man, masculine energy. I'm thinking like kind of unbalanced masculine energy, somebody that crosses your borders, somebody that's a bit arrogant, maybe, somebody that's a bit like too much, I don't know, like a bit, showing their muscles, showing their ego, like a big ego. I don't mean like a big ego is masculine energy. Something unbalanced, yang energy. Some people don't like when I say masculine, feminine, but yin and yang is just energies. I'm not talking about genders here. I'm talking about the way energy moves. So yeah, let's just go back to like somebody with a big ego that's been like sweating you a bit in some way, or it could be a situation, a sweaty situation in your life, and it's been like it was hard for you to breathe out. It was hard for you to like, I don't know, with the olives here, sit on your couch, watch Netflix and eat olives and cheese, I felt like there's a martini here also, I think, drink martini. So it could be that I feel like there was a lot of things going on. There wasn't so much rest time for you. There was something that was like, sweaty, you needed to deal with it. It could also be that you were overworking or that you had to work, but it was just, hot moon extremes also. You were in like some kind of extreme situation, or maybe you are there now. Extreme situation where you need to work very hard, or where you need to deal with something very hard. And like I said, could be like a person or a situation. So take time to breathe out. I mean, from hot moon to extremes to the moon disseminating moon here, which shows how it's calming down and the fire is going out. And, after that comes peace, the olives here. You will have time to drink your martini, eat your cheese and olives and whatever you're going. I'm getting Italy here, so Italy or Greece. Maybe somebody's going on a trip, but you're definitely, I don't know. I just heard Italy, Greece, maybe France even, something there. Even the lemon here makes me feel about Italy, Greece, or France. Yeah, Portugal maybe. Those countries there. Is it called the Mediterranean countries maybe? Sorry if I'm wrong. So anyways, there is like, and the lover makes me feel like that's you. There wasn't time for you to kind of, be beautiful. Which sounds completely strange, but there wasn't so much, you didn't have so much time for yourself, because you had to deal with this, I feel. And because you are so orange here, the swan here, because the swan is so orange here, and because the card is so orange here, so it really feels like, this was really affecting your sacral chakras. It was like something with your creativity, something with your emotions. Maybe there wasn't room for you to express your emotions, or there wasn't room for you to get in touch with those deeper emotions. Maybe somebody made you, I don't know, uncomfortable in your skin. I feel like I want to throw up a bit actually now. I don't know, something feels like a bit, like heavy. I don't know, it's like sitting on my chest almost even. So, but yeah, and I mean, look at this card here. It's like a bit, it's also a bit dark out here, red even. Yeah, red, root chakra, making you feel unsafe or, stressed or... And I feel like look how you're breaking free here with the lover. So I really feel, and with spiritual growth, it really shows here how you're kind of overcoming this sweaty situation here, or person, and kind of feels like you're flying over it, like this. Yeah, I don't know if it just feels like you're flying over it, because this is only it kind of just discard. It shows, look at this. This has been going on. Hot moon, extreme sweaty things here going on. There's a glass of water here. It almost looks like it's boiling. I don't know why, but it's like, even the water is boiling. I don't know if it is, but I think it's like sweating. Even the water is like not good. So something, it was like something that was polluting everything beautiful in your life, and you, hindering you in some way, because it was like kind of overtaking your life in some way. So, and I keep getting this feeling of wanting to purge out like some bad energy. So it could be that you're doing like a purge from this energy, but it shows here. Take time to breathe out, disseminating how this is calming down, how peace is coming, how you are cleansing this out. And you know, water element, we have the Gemini sign here, makes me think like, I heard like two-faced. I'm so sorry if I said that, but two-faced, like, but that could be also be two faces of the situation. You know, there's maybe it's giving you something good, but it's also giving you something not so good. You know, and it's a bit like tricky. You know, it's like in one hand, yeah, and then in another hand, no. And maybe it's even confusing, you know? I don't know. Gemini, I'm just thinking like very unbalanced Gemini. You know, Gemini is a beautiful sign, and very intelligent, very, very intelligent, and a beautiful mind, you know? But because we got this energy, and it just makes me think of the shadow, like a really shadowy aspect here, was like just confusion, hard time knowing what's what, like a bit schizophrenic energies here. So it could be somebody here, or you, like I said, it's like, yeah, one part is good, I'm working for something that's good, but from another side, like I'm exhausting myself, and I don't have time to take care of myself, or something like that. So to get to the point here, pile number 2, before the end of the year, this situation has calmed down. Calmed down a lot. I mean, there's peace and cleanse. You have cleansed yourself from whatever energy you've been taking in from this. But there's also spiritual growth here, which I think is pretty amazing, which means that you got something from this as well. You learned something from this. And I think that the thing that you learned the most is your own self-worth. Because I feel like, I don't know, it's like, you know, sometimes we have to go through bad things to realize what we deserve. So with the Lover and spiritual growth here, I really feel like before the end of the year, you're going to realize your self-worth. You're going to realize what you deserve. And you're going to say no to those things that you know is not good enough for you. If somebody's not treating you good enough, or something is like, if it's a behavior that you have, you know, overworking or something, you know, this is not good for me. It doesn't make me feel good. Like I'm losing my self-care and things like that, and you're gonna say no to that. So I feel like there's like a lot of spiritual growth here, and I really feel like something is ending here in your life which has been unbalanced. Something very unbalanced is ending, and with that there's a new flow of healing energy and spiritual growth coming into your life. Yeah, so I'm gonna take a sip of my water. I became very thirsty, and I still feel very nauseous actually. Let me just drink a bit. Yeah, and warm. Whew. So yeah, could be that this energy is really, this thing is really like stressing you. It's like kind of like, yeah, it's like an elephant in the room, and you can't miss this, you know, it's there, and I really feel like the elephant is gonna be gone from the room, I feel completely. And interesting. If you want to share your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. It's always interesting to see how things resonates for you. And I also know, you know, it's very nice to read other people's comments, also for all the viewers here. Yeah, just to see how we can relate to each other. So let's do your tarot cards. And you have the Empress. Wow. I mean, the Empress and the Lover. Look at this energy here. Very feminine energy as well, you know. So that really makes me think like, yeah, you're choosing yourself. You're choosing self-love. You're choosing spiritual growth. You are leaving. And look how you're carrying yourself. I mean, look what a glow up. So yeah, big glow up before the end of this year. And look how you're carrying yourself. You know, look how you're walking with your hips and your hands, you know, really showing your beauty here. And everybody's turning their back, and they're like, wow, look at pile 2. How beautiful they are. How they're carrying themselves with such nobleness and grace. Yeah, you know, the swan here also makes me feel like grace, you know, being very graceful and very noble, kind of there's something in your air. I think that's the way you say something in the air. Your air is like, so something definitely shifted here. And I really think like whatever this was that you overcome or are overcome, it really made you stronger. It gave you something very profound, I think. And let's just see here. So yeah, the Empress also shows growth. the big ass growth here, a big spiritual glow up here, a big glow up, you know, just a general glow up as well. So you have King of Wands. Yeah, oh my God, look at you. Successful, glowing, happy. Look at this. You're like, you're greeting somebody here. Look at you coming down here and saying, hello, welcome to my home. Yeah, so yeah, maybe you're getting a new home or something, but you're greeting and saying, yeah, welcome, I am free now. Look at me. Yeah, look at me, I am free now. So you're very happy, very free here. So you definitely took yourself out of something here. And you have Page of Swords here. Look how happy you are. Making your potions here, love potions maybe, and no, I don't know. But yeah, so Page of Swords makes me think like you're getting new ideas, you're getting new motivation, new ideas. Your mind is becoming clear, you know, I don't know, you're doing something here, and maybe you're getting like a new way of working or new. I really think like, I think the biggest thing here is I think you're starting to realize your own self-worth. And you know, we had a Gemini sign, by the way, which is all about the mind. So there's definitely something, I think this is gonna open up here for new ideas for you, but also the expansion of the mind. Like your mind is expanding. You're free of mind. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Yeah, free your mind and the rest will follow. So yeah, that's it. You freed your mind from something, but I also think you're actually freed yourself from with that some situation or person in your life. And I mean, it's gonna give you so much happiness and inspiration here and just like, look at this. I mean, look at these two cards here. I mean, look at you. This is you, your glow. This is in both the feminine and the masculine energy here, showing like your grace here. You're just your air of just peace and harmony. But the King of Wands also shows kind of your personal power, the success that you feel, and you know, you're manifesting. You know, look at this castle or this house here. You manifesting the good things that you've been waiting for, and yeah, it's wonderful here. So let's see here. You also have Six of Cups. Wow. Six of Cups. Okay, let's continue here, see how this goes. You'd hang, man. I mean, there's your mind is exploding here. What's going on with your mind? And you know, the Hangman can show enlightenment, and I like seeing enlightenment. You know, enlightenment or nirvana is kind of the last stage, you know, of spiritual awakening. You know, it's like enlightenment, and then yeah, you're enlightened. You know, you're in that state. But it can also mean like you reaching the highest potential of something. You know, so it could be that you're reaching like your highest achievement in something, and it's flipping your life around now. It is flipping your life around. The Six of Cups makes me think like maybe this is a childhood dream or wish coming true, or something that has been written in your plan already since you were born. It's kind of in your birth contract, you know, birth plan. From you came to earth, there was a divine plan for you to reach this, to do this, and it shows here how you are completing and getting into that. And I mean, you're getting your crown. Yeah, look at that, Ace of Pentacles. So you're getting your crown and your success, and it doesn't have to mean like material success and money. Nothing wrong with that. Some of us really has it in our plan to reach that, you know. Sometimes we think just because we're spiritual, you know, we can't reach success, but it's not about that. It's about how we think about it. It's about the attachment to it. It's about the ego that comes with it. But so whatever this is, if it's like personal success, could just be being in a very peaceful life, in a very harmonious life, having everything that you need and living a very good life. But it could also be fame and fortune and those things. So it's like whatever, there's no wrongs here. However this resonates for you, what the card shows here is that there is a birth plan for you with the Six of Cups here. You've been feeling this since you were a kid. I think you've been drawn to this, or something has been going on here. There's like memories here. There's longing here for this, whatever this is here, and you are getting it here, I feel now. And Ace of Cups really shows, you know, being crowned here. I want to take one more card. Look, I did like this, and I had the Sun, so two cards here, and you have Two of Cups and the Sun. So yeah, and you know, with Six of Cups here also showing, you know, kind of a relationship, and then we have oops falling around. So yeah, somebody doesn't like you two being together. Yeah, sorry, I don't know why I said that, but yeah, maybe something is going on there. Let's just leave it like that. But yeah, there's a relationship here. So Six of Cups, yeah, maybe your relationship, maybe there's something with your relationships that you're getting now. So maybe this, like I said, this masculine energy here was not nice to you and not something nicer comes in. But let's just leave that. Two of Cups shows anyways that you're getting what you want and what was written in your life purpose here with the Sun. And I keep getting your inner child. Look at this. This is you. Your inner child is like, yeah, I am finally running free, in the field of sunflowers, sunrose. That's like the translation from Swedish. So anyways, sunflowers. So I'm running in the field of sunflowers and I'm happy now. I am free now. You're freeing your inner child in this. You're freeing something in this. And I think this is where the spiritual growth comes. There's something deeper going on here in this situation. Yes, this is coming down. You're overcoming this, but there's like a deep healing here with spiritual growth and the Lover, where you are becoming, you're purifying yourself at the core, freeing your inner child, and in this also getting something, something that you really wanted. Like I said, the two of Cups doesn't have to be love here. Could be love, of course. Could be love, could be anything. But it really shows two things coming together, becoming one. And look how you are embracing it. And the Sun here shows like kind of, it's in your plan, it's in your life purpose. And Ace of Pentacles here shows that new beginning, but also like how you're being crowned, how you're reaching that success, and how things are really, 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 really changing for you. And I mean, look at this. It's calming down. I think there's going to be like maybe take time to breathe out, because the moon is disseminating, and I don't know how long it takes. The moon cycles are 14 days. So who knows? Maybe this is happening within 14 days. I know this is happening maybe now. Who knows actually? So however it resonates for you. But before the end of the year, you're definitely going to see a shift in this if this reading resonates with you, and reading from your energy here and now. So pile number 2, beautiful reading, and this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and if you feel like it, share. If you feel like it, please feel free to share your story in the commentary section. Either way, part 2. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. So let's put your tarot deck to the side and let's start here with your oracle cards to see what will happen here for you before the end of the year. And you have the Cave. Interesting. We have some eyes here as well. Yeah. And these hands, I have no idea what they're doing, but yeah. Okay. The Cave. You have Fear. Woo. Cards go good together here. Very good. Look at this. Both of them. Very dark cards, but they have some light here. You guys see that? Light coming in here. Okay, I think this reading is going to be fun. And I know maybe it doesn't look like that, but I have a good feeling about this reading. And oh yeah, look at that. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Wow. Okay, let's continue. You have Chamomile with Relax. Yeah, I told you so. It's gonna shift here. Relax and Transition. So yeah, you have a number 11. You have the sign of Cancer. You have the earth element and transition with the cauliflower here. And also the last card here is Forgiveness and Understanding. Transition. Wow, I mean, wow. Okay, pile number 3. First of all, you've been on a very long journey. Capricorn shows here, it's a very, Capricorn energy moves slow but very steady. And it demands hard work. It could be it could take, Capricorn, it could take a Capricorn pretty long time before they actually get paid for the hard work that they are doing, but they are willing kind of to put in the work. So I feel like it really feels like, yeah, you've been on one long journey, I feel, and it's been, a lot of fear here, or a lot of heavy things that you needed to deal with. I mean, I look at this woman here with the, she's holding the ravens and they're flying, everywhere, and she's like trying to control the fear. Oh my God, look at this. We have another 11. So 11. So that could definitely be like a confirmation for some of you. So 11. Wow, it's all about spiritual awakening. It's really like, wow, there's something going on here. I think you will go through some kind of a spiritual awakening. I think you already went through some maybe, but there's a shift coming here with transition. So let's go back here. So I really feel like you've been in a dark cave and you've been trying to navigate yourself forward in your life. You've been trying to do your best, you know, you've been holding your ravens here, which kind of feels like your mind. You've been trying to control your mind maybe with the thoughts. This is this thought and this is that thought and this is making you think like this and that's like this and this is this person and that is that situation. And I mean, wow. And I feel like here, look at this. Yeah, many times the only thing that you wanted to do is crawl down underneath bed, you know, underneath the bed cover and just like cry or hide yourself from the world. Or maybe you wanted just to crawl into your cave and never come out and just hope that somebody will save you or something, just like until it kind of ends, until it's safe to come out. But look at this light here. What is this light that has been overseeing you? Maybe there's been something very strong here. There's always been a plan, you know, for your spiritual awakening. You have a light inside of you, pile number 3. I just feel like there's something special with you. And I think it could be like, it could be that you're finally finding what that is. But, you know, with 11 here, wow, there's a very strong spiritual awakening and path for you this lifetime. And, you know, but I feel like I want to jump back. I keep jumping back and forth because, yeah, it's so much happening here. It's like, this is like so much good things. And this is like, wow, you went through so many difficult things. And then I jump back. Yeah, but this is going to be so good. But let's talk about this. So what's going on here? Because I'm jumping back and forth. So maybe your energy's been shifting a lot, back and forth, back and forth. You know, one moment you are like high vibrational, you are happy, you are relaxed, you have forgiveness and understanding, your heart is open, and then boop, it says, and you're back into the cave and something goes wrong and you are struggling with your people around you, with your mind, with your emotions, and you want to crawl back into the cave, and then it turns again and everything is fine. So it's a bit of a roller coaster here. With that said, what I feel here with the earth element, you know, showing how you're becoming grounded, with the Cancer sign here showing kind of that you're getting what you need to feel safe and secure, also connected to the root chakra. So I really feel like some things are definitely going to work out for you that will make you feel safe and secure. With the Capricorn energy and the new moon, could be your financial situation that is becoming stable and, you know, solving if it's something wrong there. Could be your home situation, or it could be your career or work situation, something, or it could be your relationships maybe with your family or something. But there's something kind of on that plane that's been kind of making you a bit unbalanced. So I feel like there's a transitioning here where the roller coaster ride is over, and I feel like really dizzy now. Actually, I don't know why. It's like I was going in loops and I was like, whoa, okay, I feel dizzy. So I feel like you're really going to release. It's done. The roller coaster ride is done. It's done with the loops. It's done with, you know, first really bad and then really good and then really bad and then really good, being thrown, you know, back and forth. And it's like, what the F is going on? What the heck is going on? You know, can't it that just stabilize? So one thing that I'm really feeling here is how it's becoming stable. You're that transitioning and you're getting some things that you need here. Like I said, financially, your home situation or your career work situation that I feel solving, or something with your family. It's going to make you relax more, and I feel like it's becoming more stable. But yeah, it's like, wow, I don't know, you've been really going through some things, pile number 3. I can really feel it. I mean, it's been, and I really feel like, yeah, you've been working very hard. It's like you haven't been getting, it's like universe has been giving you breadcrumbs from that good things that you've been doing, or it's just been like very difficult to go like, you know, like a roller coaster ride, you know. First you're like, yeah, you're enjoying the ride, you're like, you're happy and everything is good, and then from nowhere comes, you know, like a biggest loop, and you're like, universe does like this with you, wee, and you're like screaming, you're like, wow, I just want to go hide, you know, what's going on? So definitely think you've been going through a lot of things, and yeah, I really think it's going to balance out. But we're gonna dive into your tarot cards here to see if we can like unfold the energies here a bit more, to see what's going on. And I really feel like dizziness. And I think it's because I think you're gonna get rid of a lot of things that's been kind of, I don't know, like maybe karmic cords or bonds. Could even be cords to your own thoughts, you know. One thought comes and it's like, it takes you to another universe, and then this person comes and it's like a lot of things like moving you around, making you dizzy. So it could be that you're getting like a really good cord cutting here, or something freeing you from a lot of things that's been just like overwhelming your energy. So yeah, I feel like your energy is becoming less overwhelmed, more grounded, and more heart. Look at you, look how you calm you are here. You're holding your hand on your heart, and you're like, yeah, I'm strong, I'm fine, and I'm centered, and here I am. So yeah, so it's I really feel like for you it's a big shift going on here. And yeah, very, very, very big shift with 1111. Yeah, that's it here. So you're gonna go through some major shift here, where you're done with the roller coaster ride. And I just saw, I just thought about that. I hate roller coaster rides, actually. Yeah, because I'm very like, I puke every time. So anyways, and I don't like heights. I'm really scared of heights, actually. So yeah, enough about me. I saw, this, what is it called? I like the calm, you're sitting in a swan, and you're going through something very calm, and there's like nice music. What is it called? The Love Boat. And it's funny because we had a swan in pile number 2. So if you felt drawn to pile 2, could definitely be a message there for you. But yeah, I just saw you sitting in a swan, just going, there's some music, and you're all fine. So you're changing your ride now. And it could definitely be that there's love coming into your life, or something like that. It doesn't have to be romantic love. It can just be, more love for yourself, more love for the people around you. Could definitely be time for more romantic love, however you feel it resonates for you. But yeah, so yeah, goodbye roller coaster ride, and hello love boat. So yeah, wonderful. And yeah, this is my reading as well, so I really like this actually. And so I know, being very sensitive, and it's very difficult, because we pick up a lot of energy. So I really feel like you've been picking up also, you've been dealing with your own shit. I'm sorry, but yeah, you have. I'm sorry for saying shit, but who cares? So yeah, you've been dealing with your own things, but you also been dealing with a lot of other people's things. So I think you've been carrying things that has not been yours. Could be other people's fears here. And fears and worries and heavy thoughts and heavy emotions, because I think you are very, very, very sensitive. There's a light here. So it could be that you had a very difficult life, a lot of darkness in your life, but there's always been a light here. And I feel like the light is you. Maybe you are the light that was sent from the heavens to be put in a very karmic family, or to be put in a very, just being put on earth. I mean, earth is a pretty heavy experience. I mean, yeah, it is, there's a lot of poverty, and people are starving and dying every day. It's a pretty difficult place to be at. So, but you are the light of the universe. You are the light of the heavens, coming here in some way to shine your light. So I really think like there's going to be, I think it's going to be a big shift in your life, where you're starting to realize your own power, your own connection maybe to something spiritual, and how you are the light. But I also feel with the light here, I feel like that is your spirit team and spirit guides. Oh, they have always been with you in those times when you went through maybe really difficult fear, maybe even traumas and difficult situation, karmic bonds. They have always shined their light on you, and you have always been protected. And that sounds so strange to say. How was I protected when this happened? I wasn't protected. If I was protected, then it wouldn't happen. We can become angry. But no, because some things, are so, and I mean, it sucks. I mean, some things really sucks. I've been sexually abused, and I have a narcissistic mom, and my dad was an alcoholic back then. It was very like a lot of trauma. I was bullied in school. I had it all. So like, how do we find peace and forgiveness and understanding with that? How do we do that? And it is, we do that through going deeper within ourselves. Going deeper, finding a deeper spiritual place. And when we're doing that, there's layers of illusions and difficult things. We find something very deep within ourselves. We find our own light and our own connection, and we get like a lot of answers. So for me, I'm going to be a bit personal here. I hope it could be a bit triggering, but yeah, for me, when I was through my sexual abuse, I got like very quickly after my spiritual awakening, when I started like working with those memories and with those those memories, you know, it's like I had PTSD, complex PTSD, so I had like memories popping out, and I really could, I know now that they were there. And every time, you know, when I go back to that memory, which now I have really transcended because I've been working with those energies a lot, it's kind of very transcendent, and that's why I can talk about it also. And I can see how they were with me. I actually can see how how the whole situation was surrounded in light, and how they were around me with love and light. And it's very, very difficult. It can be very difficult to understand that, but there is, you know, as a soul, we have certain lessons, and we have certain things that we choose to go through, you know. And, you know, it's about trust here. And I don't know why I'm telling you this whole story. Maybe it has some point, but I think for you, forgiveness, I think you're transitioning into something here where the light, the dark, you look at this, these 3 cards are actually really dark, and these 3 cards are really light, really showing like, and I keep feeling like, yeah, you went here, and then you were here, and then you're here. So it's like you're trying to move on, but the past keeps dragging you back into that darkness and the cave and the fear here, and you're sensitive, so you're picking up a lot of things, so you're like, oh, like what's going on? And I think I forgot what I was gonna say actually. Yeah, I really did that. So let's just leave it, and let's do your cards here. Let's see if it comes back here. Yeah, I can't remember what I said. Probably when I rewatch the video, I'm gonna remember it. So let's just do your tarot cards here. High Priestess. Yeah, wow. So you have a very, 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 you are a very, very, very evolved soul, you know. I think there was a meaning with you going through this. It's like you've been the light here in the world. Maybe you needed to, and I remember this. I don't know why I'm talking about the sexual abuse. I usually don't talk about it like this, but yeah, I think maybe it needs to come out today. And yeah, I remember, it can be another situation of fear, you know, it doesn't have to be, I'm just saying something very traumatic, you know, so something else maybe traumatic happened to you, or somebody else in your family kind of affects you. But I remember, like in the beginning when I was starting to work with this, I remember how my twin flame told me, you are not just healing for yourself, you're healing for all the women around the world and all the little girls that are being sexually abused right now. And I can't tell you how much, I'm getting goosebumps, I cannot tell you how much superpower that gave me. It made me so strong, because now it wasn't just for me, it was for all, you know, all my sisters all around the world in all ages that has been going through, that is going through, and maybe will go through, because we are clearing out this energy, you know, we're clearing it out, we're clearing out this fear, and maybe somebody will say no, or somebody will stand up for themselves, stopping it more quickly than they would do before, because there is people like us healing and saying no, you know, letting that go and releasing that. It shifts something, you know. We have 1111 here, so you have a very high spiritual mission. So it could be that, could be some other fear, could be, you know, addiction. I talked about my alcoholic father, addiction, or mental, you know, parents that are not mentally well, narcissism or something else, borderline, or what is it called, bipolar, or anything here. But I think like with fear here in the cave here, I think definitely you've been carrying some really heavy things, you know. And I see here also that you've been trying to move on, but it's kind of been very unbalanced. So you're really becoming balanced, and I think your connection now is becoming much stronger. I mean, you are the high priestess. You are the high priestess. Look at the moon here. You are the shadow queen, I heard. Yeah, you are, like, you know, the shadow and the darkness is nothing for the higher aspect of you. Yes, the human form of you, it's not nice. But when you get in touch with that higher energy of yours, the higher awakened you are rising above this, and you can transcend this, you can transform it. There's a lot of I think there's a lot of shamans in pile number 3, priestesses and priests and druids here. So yeah, very powerful. You're a very powerful soul, pile number 3. So you have 7 of Swords. Yeah, very tricky. It's been very tricky for you to move forward in your life, very tricky for you to do this. And look at this home here. So it could definitely be something that happened in your home, or like your family or something like that. But it's been very tricky for you here. You know, we have another moon in Aquarius here also at this card. So moon in Aquarius, yeah, freeing yourself from this. It's all about freeing yourself from this, you know, emotionally. Oh my God, pile number 3. I feel like, yeah, emotionally, you've been through emotional roller coaster. It's been very emotional for you this lifetime. Very, very, very emotional. Could be very deeply very deep emotional traumas, you know, very complex traumas, maybe even. I talked about PTSD, so it could definitely be like difficult for you. And yeah, you have 9 of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, really showing how you are growing here. You have Venus in Virgo here. So yeah, how you are growing. I think it could even be that you had a hard time staying in your body. You know, as a very sensitive soul, when we go through traumas, we have a tendency to leave our bodies because we don't want to be in our body. It kind of, you know, we learn how to zoom out. So it could be that you're still zooming out sometimes. You have a hard time being in your body. And it's because, yeah, it hasn't been so comfortable being in your body. You went through like a lot of things. So I think what happens here, the transitioning also going to make you more relaxed, more comfortable in your body, more comfortable in your skin, and more grounded. You know, you have the Virgo here, so and Venus here. You're more grounded in your own beautiful essence here. There's a lot of feminine energy here, so yeah, just more grounded, but like kind of like very soft, in a very soft way. You're like, I am here, I am fine, something like that. And you have Justice. Yeah, look at that chessboard here. And another 11. Yeah, the Justice is 11. But usually they don't write it out like this. But 11 here. 11, 11, 11. So you have 11 3 times. I mean, wow. So you have Libra here as well. So yeah, balancing this out. But it's been a chess, you know, it's been difficult. You know, the 7 of Swords here also shows manipulation, strategic, you know, somebody being strategic. And it's been, I think it's been like, yeah, walking on eggshells maybe, and or trying to duck certain energies, you know, or trying, you know, like, oh no, I'm not going to answer when this person calls. Or it's been difficult for you to navigate through this. And look how the Justice shows here, how this is going to become very balanced. I think this is Isis as well, showing once again that feminine, shamanic, priestess, Egyptian, ancient energy that you have. So you are a very powerful soul. And I mean, of course, a powerful soul, God chooses, I'm saying God is a, you know, I'm not talking about God, the man in the sky. However you see God, you know, I'm not so much into opinions. I actually, whatever opinion you have, as long as you don't attack me with your opinion, I'm fine, you know. That's my boundary. You know, have your opinion, but don't try to kind of put your energy on me, and then I will put my healthy boundary up, and that's how the way we're supposed to do it. But opinions are opinions. Everybody has the right to their opinion. So as long as they don't, like I said, try to put something negative on somebody else. So anyways, God chooses whatever that means for you. God as a concept, or, you know, God as the source, or, you know, source energy, or whatever that means for you. But, you know, universe chooses their most powerful warriors for the biggest challenges. I said that totally wrong, but you know what I mean. So yeah, it's not for, you know, you went through these difficulties here, but that means also, you know, your soul and universe and your spirit guides and your teams knows how powerful you are. That is why. Otherwise, they wouldn't put you up to this. So, and sometimes, you know, it's like this. I've been thinking about that, you know, because I've been dealing like with a lot of trauma and, you know, complex PTSD. It's like I had so much trauma, you know, and addiction and all these things. It's all gone now. And of course, I still have some things that it's not, that still needs to be addressed, but it's not, you know, it's really not bad anymore in that way. Anyways, and sometimes, you know, I think about this when I've been going through really, really, really intense emotions, you know, and I see people around me that don't have those intense emotions, and it feels like, yeah, something is wrong with me because, you know, I'm always going through this intensity and these people are not, you know. But then I think about this, yeah, if my friends are like, you know, if they would feel what I feel, oh my God, they would like cry and crawl on the floor because the intensity, they don't know it because they never like, they have never felt it. Because sometimes we can feel very alone with these really intense feelings because nobody can understand it, how difficult it is to carry those really, really intense feelings. So with that said, like, I understand, you know, you're getting some understanding here, forgiveness and understanding. You're getting some understanding here through this reading. So you are very strong, you know, to be able to go through such deep fear here and deep things here and still be okay, or still try to be okay. So you really, I really think you're one ancient, strong shamanic soul, pile number 3, and you're here to balance this. And I really feel like, yeah, like I said, there's a big shift here, you know, 11, 11, 11. There's something big going on this year with you. Yeah, look at the 2 cards at once. Yeah, look at the devil there. So yeah, you got the devil. I mean, yeah, that makes so much sense. We have Aries here as well. Yeah, the devil. So fiery, I mean, ego with the Aries, like very difficult bonds and shackles and censor here. I've been censoring the cards because of YouTube rules, but yeah, very, very difficult here. So it could definitely be like I said, addiction, mental illness, you know, ego, your own ego, whatever this is, tricky. And Ace of Swords here shows big breakthrough coming. Big breakthrough. 11, 11, 11. I mean, yeah. So you're breaking free from this and you're finally becoming more balanced. And that is going to be a big win for you. You can start relaxing more. You can start feeling more okay on a general kind of everyday base. And I think you haven't been doing that because the past has been chasing you, you know, taking bites of your ass every time you try to move forward, and you're getting like something is becoming cleared out here. I feel a very strong connection to Archangel Michael as well. You have I think because I really feel like you have a very like special team of spirit guides. Special maybe it's not the right word, but I think very high vibrational. You know, you have angels and you have ascended masters and you have, you know, I don't know, like dragons, because I'm looking straight at a dragon right now here, you know, that I have an oracle deck, universal dragon it says. So anyways, yeah, dragons, you have very like powerful energies helping you with this. So you're not alone. You know, there is a light here. Even in those moments you thought you were alone, you are not alone. I promise you, they are with you. And they are with you always. You know, you're very loved and your hard work is going to pay off. The pain that you went through is going to give you something beautiful at the end. I'm still sorry for, you know, there's no excuse, there's nothing we can say to say, yeah, it was okay, you know, because it never feels okay when we go through things like this. But we can understand, you know, we can find some kind of a peace and understanding and forgiveness when we are ready. So I think you're getting there where you're becoming ready to really let this go. But whatever going on here, I really feel like you're definitely going through some major breakthrough and letting go of some big chunk here and becoming more balanced in your energy. Okay, pile number 3. So this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, pile 3, I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.